What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about Blitz. That's right, the flashy man himself. How do you use this mysterious shield-wielding god? Well, today I'm gonna teach you. We're gonna be talking about some tips, some tricks, some tactics you can use with him, and basically just how to play him overall. Now, Blitz largely is a support character, but often you will find yourself alone and facing enemies by yourself. And he has an aggressive nature that, just tears through enemies. Alright, so he's actually like a butterfly. He transforms, he's a little bit of everything. So let's talk about his sprint. His sprint, since the update, allows him to carry his shield up while he runs. And so this allows you to pursue people and kind of be really aggressive and in their face. But this shouldn't always be your approach with Blitz. Sometimes you need to be slow and methodical, checking your corners and pushing gently. But really, one of the most essential things you should do with not only Blitz but any shield operator is your shield should be facing directly at the enemy. The direction in which you're facing is the area of your body that's majorly being covered by the shield. If you look up, your feet are going to be slightly revealed. If you look left, the right side is going to be revealed. And it's hard to remember this sometimes because the shield is in front of your face and that's all you see when you're the character. And it just takes up the whole screen and you think you're all good and copacetic, but you're not. Pay attention. And the rest of Blitz is just a lot of split decision making, just like anything else in Rainbow Six. If an enemy is alone, charge him and flash him. If you're up against two operators, flash one, and then see if you can pick one off safely. Blitz is a character for pushing, so if you choose Blitz, please do not be that guy that's in the back, behind your friends, not doing shit. Blitz is the crowbar that can pry into a room and get your team forward towards the objective. And how do you do that? Use your flashes. Unfortunately, a lot of people forget that their shield has flashes and they just think it's a shield. Blitz's shield flashes are his safety blanket, and under this safety blanket is when you shoot. With a shield operator, you need to make sure that when you lower that shield, you won't get killed. So it's extremely important to have good judgment on when you should lower your shield and shoot. Typically, this will be when you've flashed your opponents and they can't see, and they're looking all around and shooting everywhere, and their hands are in front of their face, or when your teammates are distracting your enemies.
Breaching charges up.
Placing breach charge.
I'm going to play this clip again to emphasize the importance of bashing. So often your enemies will be in your face, and shooting won't always be the best option because you don't have the greatest gun. So bashing is actually one of Blitz's greatest weapons. What's great about it is that when you bash, the shield is still covering the majority of your body. So make sure to utilize this tactic. Other than that, some tips I have would be to crouch when you have to bash through a door so that people don't shoot your feet from under the door. Use your shield flash more than once just to make sure they're blind. And if you breach a wall, immediately sprint through it just to add some scare factor and put some pressure on your enemies. All of these shenanigans are going to make sure that you're a deadly Blitz. And if you learned anything or found anything useful, like the video and subscribe. You know what to do.